Alright, we should be live on YouTube with the 4th installment of our weekly Q&A, which we have been doing once a week. And I'd like to welcome all the subscribers and all the members of YouTube to my platform. So if you are a paid member, as we've been doing every Sunday at 5 o'clock right on the ball, we've been doing Q&As for the community. We're going to start with one of these. So my room is a little bit of a mess because I've had to disassemble all the cable boxes in the house because I have to take them back to Xfinity. So that's why I did not do a 12 to 4 Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes live stream. I didn't even get home till 1 o'clock today. So that's one thing. Also, we have some dinner to eat on stream for you guys. So yeah, got some mozzarella sticks to go chew on during this Q&A. So one thing I'd like to point out in today's Q&A is people are filing into the stream. What's up, MLG? First commenter, welcome to the stream. Let me see if I can move my camera. That was actually worse. I'm going to move it this way. No, that was actually worse. I should have left it where it was. All right, I think that should be good. So I found this shirt at Kroger on Friday. It's very fitting. What's up, Demon? Well, sub chat for sure. Even if it's a gifted sub, it counts. Your opinion matters. So one of the topics I want to talk about in today's Q&A, we had over 20 people that viewed it on last week. So it shows that these Q&As do work really well. So I did some polls, both on Discord and Twitter. I think I did one on Facebook, but that didn't really get any reactions because Facebook is trash. Let me double check the Facebook post though and see if we got any comments on that. We'll start with Facebook for okay. We did get some comments on Facebook. Okay, so here's one from Tony Luzzy. New player guides. So this could be something for Marvel Contest of Champions. This could be something for Injustice 2. This could be something for Mortal Kombat Mobile. This could be something for Injustice 1. This could be for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Yes, I've made those. But at the same time, they could be old and outdated, and things could change. So, Tony also mentioned soda can openings, which obviously I did here. And also the unnamed Goose Game. Yeah, somebody wanted me to check that out. So Thomas Perillo said 3 things that he likes seeing. Marvel Contest of Champions, Injustice, and Injustice 2. The audio when you have other people on Discord gets really loud. Well, I'd rather them be loud than not talking at all. But I think I do have the audio set at 200%, so I'm going to monitor that tonight. The new player guide for Marvel Contest of Champions you made is outdated as well as hell. Okay, I'll have to revisit that at some point. Yep. New player guide seems to be the thing. People want a couple refreshed ones, so maybe that'll be something I work on over the next couple of days too. Still one of the best channels for mobile games out here. Keep it up. So it's good to see. Like, one of the things that I'd also like to comment. So we're going to go over to Discord. So I asked the same questions as well. So Venera said Star Wars, Marvel Strike Force, Marvel Contest of Champions vlogs. That's technically 4, but you can mention more. He mentioned to liven the streams up a little more by adding some nice background music. Now, the whole problem with music is that it gets audio copyrighted, and then everybody takes the revenue. And then if you have to mute said audio, you're going to have moments of blankness that is even worse. And I would like to fill that in by commentary. So, like, if people talk more, I have more to say. That could be a problem. So, yeah, I have no background noise during Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. I don't know if I need to find, like, non-copyrighted audio. That's a good suggestion. Bob Ross, you cannot stream on YouTube. On Twitch, yes. On YouTube, you cannot stream at all. So the whole putting music in the stream would be fine if I streamed on Twitch only and not on YouTube. So that's something to consider as well. And I do like streaming on both YouTube and Twitch because there is an audience on both platforms. So a lot of the comments right now are coming from the Twitch side of things, although I know YouTube is watching out there. I see the 3 of you in there right now. I think more people are on Twitch at the moment, though. Can I see numbers? Yeah, there's 5 on Twitch right now. So getting back into it. So it looks like Veneris does want to see Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. All in all, I really enjoy any game you play. It's just that because of my time zone, I usually can't catch all of them. Keep up the great work. Yes, and that's the thing. There are a lot of people, and this is Dashi as well, that is in a different country in the UK. I know Stubbsy's from Australia. There's some more, too. I think Jay Knuckles is in Mexico in a different time zone as well. And also those of you guys on PST, it's 2 in the afternoon right now, where it could be 5 p.m. somewhere else. So, what's up, 90-some PR? Brandon Lee said, Vlogs, Marvel Contest Champions, and Star Wars. Even if I don't like the game, I stay for you in the chat. And that's how it should be. Let me see. So, Dashi mentioned Contest Champions, Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Borderlands came out of nowhere, so I guess if he likes the Borderlands streams, that's cool. So, he also mentioned adding a picture of Corvus on Contest of Champions. Put Vader in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, kind of like I do with Black Adam in Injustice. So that's an option. Could be Scorpion in Mortal Kombat. I'll have to look at that. Audio quality, again, we talked about that. Audio copyrights. I do want to do a test stream where I check out the various audio levels and see if like the audio gets copyrighted. That might be better to just make a video and make it private within a couple minutes. Sleep schedule, fuck, can't tune in many Star... Well, I also do Star Wars at like noon. So if you're 3 hours back, that's like 9 in the morning. And I'm not asking people to like sacrifice their sleep schedule to watch me stream, because we know that's not going to happen. But at the same time, you know, that's why it's video on demand. You can go back and watch these streams wherever, whether it's YouTube or Twitch. And that's why I like having it on both platforms. Now, I could choose to make the live stream on Twitch and then add as a VOD on YouTube. The problem is nobody will watch on YouTube. It might help my Twitch views. But again, I like having options. So, Mr. L Gamer said, same show after Doom Arena, I had to step back from Marvel Contest Champions. I still haven't gotten back into the game fully yet. Break from Marvel Contest of Champions, basically just not playing the game as much. Only doing quests, basically. So I did get Squirrel Girl, and I did get Sabretooth. Now, I have options to awaken both of them, since 6 million isn't that bad. Like, I literally did not start Marvel Contest of Champions until Friday night. So I literally missed 5 cycles with my 5 stars. And I think I only did like 3 cycles total. I know I did 2, and then I think I did 3. So yeah, I think I did like 6 cycles with my 5 stars. And then obviously if I'm doing stuff with Beth, that cuts into that too, because I have to spend time with her. If I go into the bedroom, that takes out for some arena grind. So it's not full-time arena grinding. I do want to try to get Guardian. I know I did miss out on Red Guardian and Tigra. But I just got burnt out after having to do Black Widow, Deadly Orange. It wasn't about Doom. It was not about Doom at all. That is easy. 3 million for me is easy. I'm going to try to go for Guardian. Like, Black Widow Deadly Origin was worth the grind. I think she's an amazing character. I don't know like why people don't say she's not meta. Maybe because debuffs work a different way. And that could be a problem. The Flaming Cookie said, Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, Marvel Contest of Champions, and Injustice 1. Game you'd like to see on my channel on a regular basis, Marvel Contest of Champions. So maybe I did build an audience for that game, and people do want to see me come back on a more regular basis. But I don't want to sit... Here's the thing. I don't want to sit and do arena for 12 hours a day. That's very unproductive, and if I'm not making a living doing that, I'm wasting my time. And maybe that could be a thing where, hey, maybe I stream... You know, arena starts at 1. So... If I do the cycle at 1, I can use my 5 stars again at like 7:30 or 8. And then I can do another cycle at like 2 or 3 in the morning, and then I really don't miss a cycle. So, like, the biggest one is running all the 5 stars at 1 in the afternoon. If I can do that, everything is gravy. That's the biggest problem, is running all the 5 stars. And usually I can do that. I did a cycle this weekend. I did perfectly fine on that. So Evan Quinn mentioned any Marvel Contest Champions content, Strike Force, and any sort of Tekken content. So it's cool that he likes that. You know, and this is why I do the Q&As every week. All of your opinions matter, and all of your opinions mean something to me. So this is kind of my way to give back. Why am I not hearing anybody from YouTube? What in the world? I got 1 viewer. This is weird. I got 1 viewer on YouTube right now. I had 20 last week. That's weird. Maybe people didn't get a notification on YouTube. I'm not sure. You got to think about a lot of people who have their lists are late game done with X6 and nothing to do, so most of their ranking are based on if they can handle X6. Well, when I tried Black Widow Deadly Origins, she seems really good. And some of the tier lists are wrong. Like, if Blade is a Beyond God tier, is he really at Endgame? I don't know. I don't have a 5-star Blade. Like, I've used other options. Like, I like Elsa more than Blade. I think Elsa's a more fun champion to play than Blade, even if Blade can put out damage with his special 2 and 3 with utility support. I still like Elsa. Elsa's a really fun champion to play, and I think Black Widow Deadly Origin is in the same category. So, Evan Quinn says you were doing a really great job. Wants to see more Marvel Contest of Champions. Mr. L Gamer 23 said Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, Marvel Contest of Champions, and Mortal Kombat Mobile. Mortal Kombat Mobile, because who knows, that game might get some steam back because of the next update if smoke is a challenge. This is very true. And if that's a challenge, I might even make a YouTube video on that and not a stream. Mr. L Gamer said nothing to change, and 3 Marvel Contest of Champions. Even though I don't enjoy WWE Mayhem, I would still watch if you came back to the game. So it's a nice little side thing there. So C1N19, also known as Professor CJ. Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, Marvel Contest of Champions, Call of Duty, or any fighting game. Maybe more music. Again, we'll have to look into non-copyrighted audio. Yes, Blade does have some really good healing. This is correct. It's better than Rogue, and it's probably better than Wolverine. Although I really want 5-star Wolverine. I might even spend money in the arena to do that. Marvel Contest of Champions or Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes still. So yeah, it seems like a lot of people like Marvel Contest of Champions that answered the survey on Discord. So yeah, I mean, your boy is coming back, it looks like. Now we're starting to get some views on YouTube. All right. Let me go over to Twitter and read some of the responses there as well. Brad Rollins just chimed in on there a couple minutes ago. So let me go back to the original tweet. Okay. So I have a challenge. What are the 3 things you like to see on my channel? So we'll start with Empress Scarlet. I'll look at that in a second. 97 PR. So, Emperor Scarlet said, things I like, basically everything you post, your energy and your interaction with us, the viewers. Things you can improve, can't think of any, to be honest. Games I'd like to see most, Mortal Kombat Mobile and or Star Wars. So that's cool. People do like get Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, and I think the 2-hour doses are probably working better in the 4 hours, because there's only so much you can do in 2 hours. So, coming from Anubasti on Twitter, things he likes, the way you educate the audience, how vocal you are about info, and the quality of your videos. A thing that he'd like to see improved on, being able to communicate a lot more with your audience, show visual information to help said audience. And I know some of the bigger YouTubers do that. I don't do a lot of video editing. Probably because I don't know how, but at the same time, I don't know, like, how to do all that sort of thing. So maybe I need a course of video editing from a better video editor. More sponsors. Yeah, I need to get more sponsors for sure. That would definitely help. Especially if that would just pay the bills for itself. That would be pretty cool. So things that he would like to see on the channel: Injustice 2, Guides for the best team setup. 90 P Hard could probably help me with some of that because he knows more about that than me. He would like to see Smash Ultimate, highlights from streams, best moments, or something. And this is where I probably need to reduce my stream time because in order to accomplish that, like, I feel that the setup I have right now, it doesn't leave a lot of time. Like, if I do a 12 to 4 stream, I do a daily vlog, then I'm video chatting with Beth, then I do a night stream. It doesn't feel like I have a lot of time to unwind. So I have to figure out a good balance between that, or just do the daily vlogs before noon. That way it's up and running, and then just don't stop streaming. Which, if I was hardcore into Marvel Contest of Champions again, that's probably how I'd have to do it. Yeah, editors are nice. What's up, Nathan? Oh, wow. A Wolverine video. Woo! Wow, that's some nice regen. Oh my god. Woo! Damn, he healed right to full in 17 seconds. Holy crap. I really want to get a 5-star Wolverine. I think that's badass. Why they hesitate? Holy crap, that's sweet. Wow. That's a good find. Alright, back to the Twitter comments. Brandon Morgan, B. Morgs, he used to be in my Marvel Contest of Champions Alliance, by the way. The only reason I think I kicked him was because he wasn't playing Quest. Otherwise, he's a good guy. I'd take him back if he wanted it, if he came back. So, I do like your tips and tricks on how to play various games, as well as showcasing and playing a variety of games. His thing that he said he needed to improve on, if you interact with your community more frequently, e.g. play incursions with viewers more often. That's a really good one, because I haven't done incursions that much in like the month or so that I stopped playing the game. So that would be a good way to interact with. That's a really good suggestion. You really want the 5-star Scarlet Witch. Yeah, like I said, I really want to try and get 5-star Wolverine. Even if I have to pay like $100 to go farm the 5-star featured arena till my ears bleed. I mean, that could be something too. He also said he'd like to see Injustice 1 more. I'm sure he's not alone there. The problem is I'm trying to get away from Injustice, but it feels like more and more that that's not going to be an option. And I want it to be. I really do. I think I talked to Cam recently, and he's dealing with some stuff in real life. Because I think I DM'd him once, and he got back to me on that. I probably will need more than 100. You're not wrong. There's probably going to be a lot of people going for 5-star Wolverine. Like, the smart thing to do would probably be to buy that bundle and hope to get lucky. But they said that there was going to be a way to get they're going to have 5-star Wolverine in sometime in July. I think I saw that. I have a feeling it's probably going to be like a featured. I have a feeling it's going to be Arena / featured Crystal. But yeah, those are some of the comments. Now let's read what Brad Rollins had to say. So, he said, Star Wars, wrestling, more array of game genres, maybe a 30-minute show where you talk about a certain topic every week, do a certain dollar amount, say 20 people a week, and you play games with them. So if he's talking about anybody that donates $20, play a game with them a week. Well, we had talked about doing, like, Sunday Switch streams, and yeah, I mean, that was a really good idea, and now that I have all the time in the world... What's up, Teth Adam? First commenter on YouTube. What is going on? I agree with Nathan. Injustice is a dying game, but community is royal, so NetherRealm need to one-up and update the game. Absolutely. They do need to update the game. But that's also why we have the paid memberships. Why the Tier 2 and Tier 3 subs, which I don't think I've ever seen. I saw Nebulak, I think, in the first week I did this, and I haven't seen him since. And I haven't seen EI Brax in the streams lately, which is kind of baffling. I saw him up for a little bit in Marvel Contest of Champions. I think he's just spending a lot of time playing other things. I'm not sure. But I am watching all of the stuff. like within the comments. And believe me, I'm taking, I want to be a better content creator. I know I have a lot of room for improvement, and I know that I'm doing a lot of things right. Trust me. There's only so much time in a day, and when you commit a certain amount of time every day to doing a specific game, it does make it harder to do other things. And I get that. Like, if I'm playing a 12 to 4 block during the day, that 12 to 4 could be spent just relaxing. So it's something I might have to consider too, where I just bundle everything. I don't know. I feel the format is working. Like, views are increasing. The revenue is greatly increasing because people feel like there's more interaction. And some people, like EI Brax, Stubbsy, Nebulac, Brad Rollins, donate to help out because they know I'm not working and this is my source of income. So I really appreciate that. But I like interacting with people, and I do try to respond to everybody. And sometimes I get annoying people that I have to avoid, or sometimes I get stupid questions I have to avoid. A lot of what you guys are saying in the chat, I'm not avoiding at all. At all. Like, even the stuff that Demon's saying, I'm not avoiding any of it. Now that we have rank 5s, if we ever run incursions, I can hand myself. We'll have to try it. We'll definitely have to try it. Will I play Call of Duty or World War II? I mean, I have them as free games on PlayStation 4. I have Modern Warfare on PC. Never say never. It might be something that should be planned out, like Call of Duty Mobile. But it's definitely something to consider. Yeah, and I do want to try to... Like, I do have Unfinished Business and Injustice 2. Ultimately, I do want to try to get Elite 1 in Injustice 2 for the Flash, so I don't have to request many more shards for him. And then I can go pick somebody else up, but we'll have to see on that. So I think it ends at like 11 a.m. tomorrow or something. Last I checked, I was in Contender 3, so I'm not far away from Elite 1. I know I got up to top 200 the first day. I checked top 200 was like 20 million. So it's annoying, but we'll have to see on that. I know that tonight I'm going to be playing something with Vince. I still need to text him and figure out what. Because I know we talked about Borderlands 2, but there is a new Diablo season. I don't know about playing on PC. I haven't decided yet. I know Evel Merle probably wanted me to do that. It's still an option. But I feel that the biggest opportunity... I did hear about Clan Wars too. First, we need to get 10 active people that are willing to do Clan Wars. And I do need to fill the clan up, definitely. More Clash Royale streams in the future. I feel that is something that we definitely need to do. And I feel like... As you guys know that I'm a mobile streamer. You think it's a bad concept? Well, yeah, a lot of people are not too happy with it. Like, they feel like it's not enough of an update. Like, they want a whole new... Molt complains all the time about them not adding enough into the game, and I could see that. I honestly could see that. I got World War II on PS4. I don't have it on PC. Modern Warfare I do not have on PS4, but that has cross-play. So I'd still be able to play with you regardless. You can add me at bshornock. Just let me know who you are when you try to add me. Let me know that you're Teth Adam from YouTube. And I'll gladly accept you. And a lot of people, I do watch my streams, or do not give feedback on content. Just like whatever I do, and I appreciate that. But I do feel that... Excuse me, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten since morning. My mozzarella sticks from last night from B-Dubs. Smash is another game I'd like to play more. Came in from Life 31. Okay. I'll look for it. I will definitely look for it. Like, Smash is one of those games, and Anusty actually got a better connection now, so I'd actually curious to try that out. So, I'm going to have a talk with Vince and see what he wants to... Like, I like doing night stream with Vince. I think Vince is a great guy. So, that might be something I got to consider, too. But I want to do more... Like, I keep talking about wanting to do more stuff on the Switch. I really do. And the mobile games, you know, everything I play off this iPad. This big-ass iPad, too, 12.9 inches. But that is what stopped me from playing the Switch more. And the last time I streamed Smash on Twitch, I think I had like 18 viewers. And with all the Zero fiasco shit from Temple Storm, it could be even better because there's going to be more people that might tune in. Because I heard there was some shit from Temple Storm. Smash Tournament would be cool. No, Anusty has a better connection. Nathan. Not Smash. Let me comment on that. I'll test that in 1 second. I threw it in the chat. I mean, I've never thought about doing a Smash tournament, but I know Vince has gone to a few of them. And Smash is really popular. Like, we could get a full lobby easily if we plan it out. So, that would be really popular on this channel. Mario Kart would probably be another one. Although I hate playing Mario Kart more because I have less of a chance. You know, a Smash streamer does tournaments and he gets 9 to 20 views on average. Yeah, like I said, I think I got like 18 streaming Smash. And if it's something I probably did on a more regular basis. Here's the thing, though. When I was streaming Marvel Contest of Champions on Twitch, I was gaining about 200 viewers a month. No joke. I got a lot of viewers streaming, or a lot of followers. I don't know if that translated into concurrent views or like people actually tuning in the stream, but I got a lot of followers on Marvel Contest of Champions. Yeah, I think we played a few times, Nathan. I know Gudra and I played with somebody. But the Switch is definitely a great system for playing games with friends. I know Savage Wolf, I think, said he got Splatoon as well. So I need to get a hold of Vince. After I do my Q&A tonight and see what people are wanting. Excuse me. Trying to eat and talk at the same time is not easy. By the way, this hat was made by Vince as well with the Crown D. It's another reason I wanted to wear it. Instead of the usual hat made by Zodiac brand, which you guys know has HollywoodShono on it. Looks badass. I love it. But this hat I wore a lot too. And I got a Disturbed hat I wore a lot too on streams in my earlier days of streaming. But yeah, it sounds like the Smash would be a great, like, I think it would be more interactive. I don't have my PS4 on. I'll check it after the stream. But I think that, okay. Marvel Contest Champions community on Twitch is like 4 main streamers: The Brook, Rich the Man, Katie Candy, who gets more reviews from YouTube. I usually beat her in views. And me. Since it's so small, you get more followers for sure. Yeah, that's probably it. I probably get a lot of their followers too. Right, Nathan likes it more than PlayStation. Hey, you'd be super rusty. See, I don't have Crash Team Racing. I'm going to make some phone calls tomorrow after I go to UPS and return the cable box. I need to see if I can consolidate, because I took out my 401k, so I have like $4,000 in my account right now. But that $4,000 is going to be used to pay off some bills that I've owed. And that's going to dramatically reduce my overhead, because before I cut my cable completely and went to internet, and I also cut my phone bill, I was paying upwards of $1,100 a month, which obviously would have been reduced dramatically if I didn't get in some trouble years ago financially. But with my 401k, I will be able to completely eliminate that, but I want to see how much I can get it down if I make a lump sum payment and just eliminate it entirely. Alright, Teth Adam, I'll look at it pretty soon. Yes, Katie Candy is well known and she's checked out my streams occasionally. I don't think she hosts or supports me anymore, though. I know that she did for like the first few days, and I don't think she does anymore. I'll have to try to get a hold of her, but I'm pretty sure she does not follow my content anymore. I know Rich the Man does occasionally, but I'll have to check the host list and stuff. She might still host me, I'm not sure. I probably should try to interact in her streams a little bit. That'd probably be a good avenue. But I will have to check out Crash Team Racing at some point. But I really love the Switch. But yeah, I also love playing Call of Duty Mobile with Nathan, Savage Wolf, and 97P Howard especially. There's been others I've enjoyed, but those three definitely. That's definitely my four-man group to go to. But Mike and Nick played Sea of Thieves. Yes, Dashi. What's going on, sir? When Guardian comes out Thursday, it's balls to the wall. I'm going for Guardian. By the way, I got both Squirrel Girl and Sabretooth. And I only farmed 2 million for Squirrel Girl. I farmed 6.1 million and got like rank 460 on Sabretooth. No, Witnessing, you're definitely right. Stick to one game. Absolutely. No, you're absolutely right. Unless you're a big-time streamer that's getting thousands of views, which I'm not, yeah, I need to stick to one game. Right, Molten Nick got their popularity from Clash of Clans, then Clash Royale. Just like I got my popularity from Injustice initially. You know, and people do watch me for other things, but that's why a lot of my community, you know, wants Injustice. But when I do a live stream for like 3 hours and I get 1,600 views, that's not satisfying. If I was getting 10, 15, 20, 30,000 views, I would tolerate Injustice more. But let me see if I can look at my... Nice, we're getting some viewers now on YouTube. That's good. I think people do want some chatter. So that probably helps. Let me look back on my live streams that I did. So, Bounty Hunter Lobo, 1852, 2454 for Batman Ninja Joker. Red Lantern Hell Jordan, 2,340. Blackest Night Hawk Girl, 2,204. Now, of course, that's way up from what I had been getting on other things. So, it's not like it's bad. Let me see if I can find the Arkham Knight. Claw of Horse, 2330. Where is the Arkham Knight one? I know I did that video. I don't know what it did. Is it on the first month of videos? Injustice 1 about 2,000. I mean, my reach for Injustice is about 5 times as high as anything else I do. So it's no, like, my channel's founded on Injustice. I think we've established that. Where is my Arkham Knight Elite 7 video? I know I did one of those recently. 3,727. Okay, that one got more. The Mortal Kombat Mobile 5th Anniversary got 2,569. So yeah, by those numbers, you know, people know me to be an Injustice channel. They don't know me to be other games, and they won't check it out for whatever reason. So, like, even Marvel Contest of Champions, I'd have to build my audience up, and I get that. Yeah. And that's just it. In order to be a content creator, you got to be consistent. Like, when I was doing Mayhem, I was getting good views like Injustice videos back in the day. And I get that in order to be a content creator, you're going to have to make a sacrifice. You know, until you get your name out there, you know, I don't know how I'm going to do it unless I just go in other people's chats and, like, be annoying or try to befriend them. You know, I'd have to build my way up for sure. I mean, could I be a Marvel Contest of Champions alternative to Brian Grant and Seaton? Yes, if I work my ass off. But the question is, will it be worth it? Is the question. Will it be worth it? It seems like a lot of my viewers do want to see that. So, it is the best fighting game out there right now. So, we'll have to see. Excuse me, I had to eat. I was hungry. No, I get what you're saying. You know, a lot of people do like the Marvel Contest of Champions content. And I know that me being an arena grinder is probably going to get less views than other people. Marvel Contest of Champions, Nathan. It's a mobile game. But I do have console games too. Like, I do have Injustice 1 and 2. I have Mortal Kombat 11, 10, 9. Soul Calibur 6, Tekken 7. Smash community in a huge shamble. Yeah, because of the whole Temple Storm Zero thing. And Zero was a huge content creator for Smash. So yeah, that's a big deal that that happened to him. Definitely a big fail. And that's where opportunities rise. Like, if Seaton was bored, let's use him for an example. If Seaton was bored with Marvel Contest of Champions, in that 1 month that he was making less content and he was focused on 7 Deadly Sins, that could have been an opportunity for me to cash in on some of those viewers. Yeah, Dashi, agree. Or Marvel Contest of Champions, for that matter. Go back to playing that. Like, do the 12-2 Star Wars, and then start doing an arena grind. Zero and Nairo. See, I don't know a lot of the Smash community. I know that if people watching me, it's to support me and not for, like, any gameplay tips. But if I played Smash on a more regular basis, I could gain some viewers for sure. I mean, that's an opportunity as well. And I mean, that's part of what I'm doing, like, as far as, like, the variety streaming, which is seen to be my motto. Like, Star Wars is, like, the static game, and then I'm kind of just floating around playing other things. I know when I did do Mortal Kombat Mobile, people did really tune into it. Like, when I did my free-to-play account journey on that, before I got bored with the game, like, 3 months later, people tuned into that like crazy. What's up, Shono? I like the format of your Star Wars streams. 2 hours of Star Wars and 2 hours of Injustice 2. Or Marvel Contest of Champions. Or Mortal Kombat Mobile or Tekken. Different game every day. Thank you. Who was the other one, Dashi? I knew about Sergeant Lynx, but who's the... You talking about in Star Wars or in Contest of Champions? Yeah. There's opportunity. Different games, different themes and such. There are different opportunities. And that's where it could be it could be a different theme for each sub day. That's kind of like I'm doing with Injustice 1 on Wednesdays and Mortal Kombat on Saturdays. It could be just like that. Oh, Benjamin. That ain't no big deal. He's left before. That doesn't hurt anybody. He's kind of wishy-washy anyways. I don't know, but he was a newer player that started playing the game because of me. He's probably burnt out again from the game. No real big deal. It's just like when Gudra left. Like, I like Gudra as a person, but yeah, he was bringing the Alliance down as far as like power level and stuff. And like when we were full, I was thinking about cutting him because I knew that he was starting to underperform and like fall down. Because he didn't take the game seriously. It's the same thing with Mayhem. You know, you get people that are kind of scrubby, but they're loyal. So you take them in and hope that they develop. It's kind of like that. Oh, for sure, Dashi, for sure. I mean, we don't need 10 group people to do map 4. We don't need 10 people to do map 3. You need about 6 or 7. So it ain't that big of a deal. So maybe fighting games on Friday for Fighter Friday, Diablo, or the new Diablo-like game on Mondays. Throwback games for Throwback Thursday. GDJ is Gabriel. That's one of Tony's friends. He ain't going nowhere. He's loyal. He's also on Facebook as well. Oh, trust me, I would like to get Nevermind, OGD, Dr. David, 97P Howard back in the Alliance. But here's the thing. Some people just need a break from alliances, and some people just feel that their progression is slacking hanging out in my alliance. And some people, yeah, they feel that a lot, if we're struggling in Alliance Wars because I just don't give a shit about Alliance Wars right now, maybe they want to find an Alliance that cares more about it. But at the same time, if you're really worried about Alliance War rewards, play the damn game. You can get plenty of those rewards without even joining an Alliance. Like, Tier 4, Tier 5 Basic, play the Uncollected Monthly. You'll get all those rewards just fine. You'll get the glory out of the glory store. It ain't that big of a deal. So, like, I think we've gotten like 3,000 5-star shards, a Tier 2 Alpha, and some other stuff. You can get all that stuff just from playing the game. It ain't that big of a deal. My personal opinion. You left because I was not being able to do what I wanted to do. What were you wanting to do? Hands down, Shono, my favorite streams of yours are the fighting games, Injustice 1 and 2. Mortal Kombat Mobile, Marvel Contest of Champions, but I also enjoy your turn-based RPGs like Strike Force and Star Wars. I think you used to play Strike Force, too. If I remember, Compass Dispatch. And yeah, I do like fighting games too. Like, I think Marvel Contest of Champions is the best fighting game on mobile right now. Without a doubt. The best fighting game on mobile. Like, Injustice 1 used to be. And then when they got lazy with updates, Contest of Champions took over. And like Mortal Kombat Mobile was more of the same. I think Mortal Kombat Mobile needs a complete overhaul. Like, I think the system they have now is not working very well. I honestly wish that Mortal Kombat Mobile was just they redid a lot of stuff to make it online, but I wish that they'd redo the combat because I feel it's really boring and bland because all you have is tap attacks. You have no swipes. You have no holding for heavy attacks. I mean, at least Injustice 2 has different types of attacks. They could have done that as a refresh, besides just doing, forcing the game online. They haven't done that with Injustice 1 yet. I imagine it was a major pain in the ass. Like, I wanted to go to BG1 and get better rewards, but I couldn't and left to go Scavengers. Then shit happened. I joined another alliance. They were like good accounts, but ass players. Yeah. Mortal Kombat Mobile does have the worst fight mechanics because you can't even knock multiple people out. The gameplay is clunky. If you block into somebody, you can always counterattack them. It's so easy. Like, that's one of the reasons I can't play Mortal Kombat Mobile on ends. And Faction Wars, I just can't do it, I can't play Faction Wars on it. It's not that it's a great game mode, but I just don't want to do that grind. Bring back Raid Shadow. That's a possibility. There's a really strong community for that game. No, you're not banned. Scavengers is an interesting one for sure. Yeah, well, OGD's not even in the Alliance anymore, so that's not an issue. But yeah, he can rub the wrong way on people. I'm sure he means well, but at the same time, he's outspoken too. Best thing you can do is just ignore him. It's the best thing you do with anybody. Just ignore people, and eventually they go away. But I like that the Discord chat is still really active in Marvel Contest of Champions, so it shows that there's a really good community and some great conversation there. So thank you all for that. I appreciate it. I honestly wish that Tekken Mobile was still a thing. I wish they'd overhaul maybe that's something we need to push in Mortal Kombat Mobile. Because I feel that Mortal Kombat Mobile has some of the worst combat mechanics. So, Man with No Game 45 said, when I first started playing Mortal Kombat Mobile years ago, one of the characters who totally destroyed my team in battle mode was Ermac. This move of his right here taught me the importance of blocking in this game. What was your biggest challenges early on in the game? My biggest challenge early on in the game was the clunkiness of the mechanics compared to Injustice Gods Among Us. The game is so watered down, I wish the combat was more like Injustice 2. It just feels so slow and lazy. Even Marvel Contest of Champions has better gameplay. And he said neither of those games are Mortal Kombat. No, they aren't, but the gameplay just feels so bland. No heavy attack, no medium attack, no dodging, no jumping. Almost zero special moves have the ability to knock out more than one person. The AI is so stupid, all you have to do is block and you can counterattack 100%. Right. Mortal Kombat Mobile has no alliance, no friends. Injustice 2 has leagues. Like, I feel Mortal Kombat Mobile is, like, behind with the times. Like, they should have just made a whole new game than, fuck it up and put gambling in the game. Yeah, all you do is tap attacks and that's it. You do, like, the same 3-hit combo with everybody. Well, to be fair, Injustice 1 has no alliance. Injustice 2 has leagues. And that wasn't even available at launch. Like, I feel that Mortal Kombat Mobile, if they're going to overhaul it, they should have done it the right way. Like, scrap the whole damn game and just start over. Like, I think that would be the best thing they could do. I might have to make a video on that, actually. What Mortal Kombat Mobile should have been. And I can use Injustice 2 as examples. I can use Marvel Contest of Champions as an example. I can even use Injustice 1 as an example because the combat in that game is better than Mortal Kombat Mobile. Well, and the thing with having an alliance and a community, even Injustice 2, you could have an alliance and a community. But Marvel Contest of Champions is way more established than all NetherRealm games combined. What about Family Guy? I have no interest in playing that game. Raid Shadow Legends Revisiting sounds like a lot more feasible than that, because I did like that game. And I mean, I did get $10,000 from Mr. Beast playing that game, so there could be sponsors for it. I mean, Raid Shadow Legends could have sponsored him $20,000 to give out to other people. It's possible. You know, and then $20,000 to keep for himself. I mean, there's opportunities there with that game. So it's an option. It's an option I could go back to Raid Shadow Legends. I mean, I still play the game. You're in my guild. I'm still in the guild. Brian and Scotty used to play that game. I don't know if I could get them back on the game, but it'd be cool to try to rebuild things. And it's kind of funny that Ghost of Mars took over my alliance, and he's still playing that game actively. So, kudos to him. I'm sure if I ever asked for leadership back, I would, but until I'm back full-time playing the game, I won't. I know Atromix used to be in my Marvel Contest of Champions Alliance, but he bowed out because I think he quit the game. I'm still working on my list of everything Mortal Kombat Mobile lacks and could ultimately benefit for whenever we get to record our podcast. I'm still up for it. Some of your old people in your alliance still play it. Yes. I even had my friend Kristen Russo playing the game too. So that was kind of cool because she loves RPGs. And that's something you can easily play on like a lunch break or something just to spend your energy. So it's an idea. It's an option. And it's something you can play on BlueStacks too. And they even have its own PC client. So you don't even need BlueStacks. So Ghost of Mars. You've talked to him? We need to get him into the Score channel. I think that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, Mr. Teapot said that he was, I think he was going to school or something for like 8 months. So, he said he loved the Alliance too, but yeah, he was definitely a big help to us early on in the Alliance. So, imagine getting him back. Says no views. Oh, there's a community for Injustice. If I started streaming it, I'd get views, but Injustice 2 console is pretty much dead. But that doesn't mean the mobile division is. But yeah, there's definitely... Marvel Contest of Champions community is also more on YouTube as well. Like, there aren't that many Twitch streamers. And that's where there's some opportunity. And it showed that when I was streaming full-time on Twitch and YouTube, I got more views on Twitch than YouTube. Believe it or not. But, yeah, I miss Mr. Teapot. Imagine him with Ben Solo's Ghost, Toasted, Nevermind, OGD, and myself, 97P Howard, and Dr. David. That's a solid fucking group for Quest, for War. Imagine getting all of them back in one fell circle. No, I'd be down for that too, Compass Dispatch. When are you free? We got about 6 minutes before we close out this Q&A. That is a wet dream, MLG, and I hope that we can make it happen one day. Like, I'd love to get everybody back that's left to go to different alliances, because I feel we got a damn good community. And the fact that some of them are still hanging out my Discord shows that it could just be where we are in progression, not, the people. Because I think all of them... And I get it. Like, I stopped playing the game for a month, so why am I going to play a game where the leader's not active? Because it fell around the same time frame. I stopped giving a shit about Quest. We goofed around one season. Well, map 5 can, well, also the Alliance quest energy is going to be better too. You know, having 6 energy at 45 minutes is way better than 5 energy and an hour. Because we were doing map 5 no issues. No issues. It's just you got to get people that can actually jump on and play. So you're off Monday and Friday. Well, we could do it during the day for Monday. What about after my daily stream tomorrow? What about then? At like 4 o'clock or something. Or we could even try podcasting while I'm playing something too. Unless you want to have like a video camera and we kind of like Zoom like I did with Jeremy Cunnings type podcast thing. I could do that as well. I still got the Zoom layout. But yeah, what if we do it like during the day on Monday? Yeah, map 4 is way simpler than map 5. Yeah, well, they kind of had to do something. Like, I think giving out half of a 6-star to even like newer players is going to be a big, you know, hold on. And they're communicating a lot of stuff. They're trying. Like, they have one of the best fighting games out there. And yes, sometimes we need a break. I mean, that's like a lot of people play more than one game at a time. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with playing multiple games at times. I got Squirrel at 2 million. Let me show you what I got. I was like ranked 6,000 at 2 million. Let me show you guys. What is wrong with my Marvel Contest Champion? Why is it lagging so bad? Really weird. Yeah, map 4 is simple and easy. I agree. And I mean, sometimes it's what we got to do. We just got to... And obviously with like 4 or 5 people that used to be in the higher group, yeah, now you guys are in the higher group. So, opportunities knock. So, let me show you guys my arena. I'm going to go and complete the screen. I haven't turned them in yet, but I farmed 2,036,000 Dashi. And there you go, 1 to 10. But, ba-boom. I also got Sabretooth. Brand new 4-star to the roster. What flaws in Marvel Future Fight ultimately turned you away from it? Nothing, honestly. I didn't hate the game. I think I started playing Mayhem around the time I stopped playing that game. Because that was back in, what, December of 2017. You got me into the game. And I think that's around when I stopped playing it. It was, like, I love playing Future Fight every day. Like, I love getting Tier 2 characters. I think it's Tier 3 now. But I used to love getting characters doing Shadowlands and other game modes. Well, and we could get back to that at some point. If we start recruiting, maybe lessen our requirements like 50,000 instead of 100,000. It's probably what we got to do. We probably got to rebuild back up. You know, if I do like an advertisement video saying that the Alliance is recruiting, we're looking for more people at like 50,000 and go from there. Like, as long as they have some decent 4-stars, they should be able to handle map 3 just fine. So, that's something we're going to have to consider. But my Q&A is almost up. We're at the hour mark. I usually keep these streams about an hour. Again, apologies to the non-members that don't get to comment, but if you want to comment, you got to pay. I do these every Sunday. Okay, you started watching me like early this year, and I ain't stopped. I'm going to be here for a while. I appreciate that. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to start full-time back this week, like the next 3 days since I got both Squirrel and Sabretooth. I got to look at their awakened abilities, see if it's worth getting. But I definitely want to get Guardian. at least get Guardian. Not say awaken Guardian, but get Guardian. So that's going to be what we'll have to do. And if it's Darkhawk, that should be a pretty easy one to get. But I want to thank everybody that tuned into this weekly Q&A. A lot less people on YouTube this week. I'm not sure why. Maybe because I've done this before. Or maybe people are away for 4th of July. So that probably has an impact because I was away for 4th of July. I was at Beth's house. Sabretooth don't need the dupe. All right, well. I mean, I probably should just do the arena and wake him. 6 million ain't that bad. I will be streaming later tonight. It's probably going to be Borderlands or Diablo on the Switch. Voice chat will be open. So if you want a voice chat, come hang out with us. Somebody said the voice chat was loud. So I don't know if I just got to put it 100% or what. But we'll look at it. But thank you guys for participating in this Q&A. I really appreciate all of you subscribers, members, gifted subs, etc., etc. We'll get back into the grind probably Thursday for sure. Thank you guys for watching. Compass Dispatch, let me know if you want to do that Monday. Tomorrow at like 4 or 5. Earlier in the day, not late at night. Not after Raw, but before.